Good morning. My name is Muhammad Asrafi from America with matrix number 301027. Today I'm presenting for equation of social computing system for which is Reddit. Reddit is a web-based platform which is founded in 2005, which is a social net aggregation, content rating and discussion platform. So inside the Reddit itself, we have a subreddit hub, which is a page which is focusing on content. So what inside the subreddit we use is user can post, comment, voting, and subscribe the subreddit. So who is the user in Reddit? Which is the user is diverse, meaning the user can be child, adult, teenager, and elderly. So the user has the Reddit has served as a 1 to 1.4 million daily active user and 471.6 million weekly users. So why this Reddit is called a social computing system? So it has four, which is collaborative curation, which is user can voting the content based on their experience, and if the content is has a upvote or has a many like, the best content will be raised. So second is collaborative sense making. So what it do is user can share their knowledge, can they gain their interest, they can ask their question inside the platform. So user can share all their experience based on the topic they are talking about. So or third is community governance, which is the user can have a moderator and community rule to have a safe environment inside the community. And the fourth one is social support. So inside the community itself, it has a peer support network where 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 people that asking for help or need a motivation to start their new life, they can refer to this page. So we move to analysis. So inside the visit, we have the user profile. So the user profile, we have a pseudonymity, which is user can keep their self outside their real identity, and they can encourage to be more open. And inside the profile itself, it has a karma score, which is a gamified social approval, which if people will voting or people will evaluate this user based on the karma score. So what is good inside the Reddit itself, which is has nested reading where each comment and reply will 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 open or will have a deep discussion where it where is a lot of document. It's not separate. It, so it has a branch and to keep the conversation open. So inside the Reddit, we also apply a user based on they can posting, comment, voting, sharing, and save, and yeah, to follow the user. So this is the main activity inside the Reddit. So inside the Reddit also we have a AI enhancement and the community for the blog. So for the community, it has a volunteer moderator that shaping the social interaction inside community, while the AI enhancements, which is for the AI inside Reddit, we use a bot to moderate the community because the community is so big. So to keep the community in a safe environment, we use the bot to filter out based on their configuration or rule. And also there's a spam detection. So inside here, the people that want to make a spam where they message all the page, it can be detected and you can filter it out. So it will remove the spam detection. So for the social comments, we have a peer-to-peer social comments where people for individual to make the individual, what call it, the is between the individual and individual. So it's not a community or it's not a like e-commerce. So this is a SIP. So based on social information processing, so actually is from the user address or raw action that performed by the user. It will filter out it's not filter out, it's be processing by algorithm using social community, social search, and hybrid implementation. So the result will be used in social reality where the structure the data based on the user action and it will affect their feed, comment, and the trend velocity. So after that, we will move to the next session, which is it will shape the Reddit itself based on the user behavior and influence. So this is analysis for social information processing. We have social navigation and social search where user can search the interesting or their preference. Also, there's a community here where user already subscribed and they just need to create it and to get new information from the page itself. So content-based filtering, which is used based on the user action. It's not user action. It's based on the history of user, whether it has the, for example, they are entering a new interest in new AI. So the content itself will show the similar posting related to new AI. So it will have the low voting posts and high engagement. And third is contact awareness recommendation. So really itself it also has real-time processing, which they keep track of the time, device location, device type, and the event happen around it. So this can cause if there is a call earthquake or something like disaster, it will notify the user and it will alert the user about the situation. So inside also there's a collaborative filtering. So inside the collaborative it usually has five, but I use two, which is hot algorithm and burst algorithm. So for the hot algorithm, it uses a logarithmic scaling and time decay. So what we do is the old posting will not be sharing for the current feed or usually content that are newly created will be on the post instead of the old one. For the best algorithm, which is based on the comment ranking, so this use for the this use Wilson score confidence interval where the optimization is based on the voting itself. So instead of high voting with a high downvote, it surely a newly what called comment that are fit with a low voting. And lastly, we have tags. So with tagging, we have an SFU spoiler and tag based on the keyword. This one is for label. So what we do is what it will do is basically on based on the user action, it will process by NLP and it will convert the word that user use to tag to make a tag. So this is the moderate. So what we do easily is moderate control this use to control the user at a scale, meaning the content itself will show when the user put interest in it. So it maintain a consistent metadata and culture. So this is for the hybrid recommendation. So in hybrid, we combine three, which is cognitive, content-based, and content awareness to make a social navigation essential. So it use a recommendation in the search. So it will show the user trust, it will increase the user trust, and it will show the interaction between the user. So this is the current, this is Reddit current design and issue that can be appeared. So user have Reddit has a threading composition which is branching comment without losing any information. Also, it has subreddit context where it has content, a lot of content, but the content itself is not corroded or not inconsistent. Also, it has a pseudonymity which for the privacy itself, and distribute moderation where the community filtering based on their rule and their culture. And five, which is lightweight voting. So a lot of participants can scale the content based on their voting. So this is design witness, which is echo chamber and subreddit, where the voting can cause the majority of the content. Likely is when people downvote, the content itself will remove. So it based on voting, it's not based on the content itself. So second is reduce automatic harassment. So this is used for the people that or called people that not not using the right word or people using a appropriate word to criticize people. And that is downtime used as a disagreement. Instead of comment, they use downvote. So make the content silence, distance. And yeah, it has consistent and low enforcement inside the Reddit. So this is for the system improvement and enhanced design. So instead of we replacing the current design, we refine it and support with collaborative sense making. So we use AI for the augmentation. We filter out based on human judgment instead of voting using competition. So this building a bridging social capital and health environment. So this is the first improvement that we use, which is integrating large model LLM is for the user perspective. So we use a control section where user can select based on high quality design. So what is high quality design? Based on reasoning quality and evidence and civility. So it filter out based on the argument perspective, not based on the voting. So this create a new environment for the new perspective. And second one is AI-driven community onboard and interest exploration assistant. So instead, the content or the user that has registered and it will select all the recommendation or all the interests they've been doing or they've been like. So it's the filter out the action that user do. He used to filter out their action and the Reddit will show the community that has related to the user. And there was also what we call a curate starter pack, which is they inject an unexpected community inside the user to gain the user new interests and yeah, to filter out the bubble for the entry point. This is a social impact. So we have three: privacy, misinformation, and cyberbullying. So for the privacy one, in positive part, is people with not related with their real identity can discuss a sensitive topic related to their issue without fear and without judgmental environment where they can seek their advice. And yeah, really. In negative side, which is digital footprint, people using this Reddit for the threat to like they want to blackmail them and they want to identify who the user is. And this could be issue because this history will be used by the third party or researcher for the analysis without the user consent. And two, which is misinformation. So this strict rule in certain community can cause the Reddit fast and reliable information, and some of them has verified by the expert and which could be trustworthy to the other user. Because of this, because of the misinformation, they can also has false consequences where the upvoting system claiming, meaning they downvote a lot, but the Reddit itself does not filter out because it's so fast they cannot check it manually based on a human. For the cyberbullying, we have a lack accountability, toxic behavior, and nested threat. So for the lack accountability, people can oppose or can post a threat to other people, and they can use helpful replies to the user with dosing and yeah, they downvote them. This could hide the negative and make it difficult for user to manage. So conclusion is really is a voting system effectively curate content, build collaborative intelligence, and also create chamber and echo chamber and suppress minority review. So it also allow user to seek help and share knowledge freely, while it could be opposed to harassment and make the information misalignment. Also, the moderated practice for the Reddit itself are not uniform, meaning the developer can create their own culture. And platform features like trading, voting button, and editing are not natural. They shape based on the user, and user distribute information are visible, making the community a powerful form of collective agency. And lastly, the ultimate challenge is for the itself is the create a system to harness crowd wisdom with building their strong safeguard against collective effort like consumer and mob behavior. That's all from me. Thank you.